Why do they keep changing it, man? God. Check, check, check. Check, check. Oh, it is picking me up. Check, check. Okay. Check, 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 check. All right, so this one's a louder one.
Yeah, so take that one.
Check, check, check. Okay. It's still pretty low. Really low.
Yeah, so.
Oh, yeah. Check, check.
Alright, so yeah, it's not picking up the music. That's
Check,
just the
check,
wind.
check, check. Okay. I mean, it's pretty low, but it sounds good on the broadcast, so.
Mm.
Welcome everybody to the broadcast. Let's take a look at Saturday's highlights of the 7-6.
Short to second, flips it over to first. He dives, and he's out at first for a double play. Great play by the Yotes defense to get out of the bases loaded. And he rips it.
Stay fair.
That's back at the wall, and goodbye! Home run! The one they call cheese goes yard here in the bottom of the second. And just like that, the Yotes are down 1.
Let's go, cheese.
Another no-doubter down the line. My goodness, he jumped on that one. Right back to the mound. Clips off his glove.
2.
And over to first for the double play. Here's the pitch. And that will get through for a base hit. That's going to score 1, and they're going to hold him at. And that was over there. 1 run scored so far this inning to tie it up. Still bases loaded.
Yeah.
First pitch swinging and
Dropped it. Dropped
a
it.
leaping play by the shortstop, and it came out of his glove, and that will score 1.
Huge.
Unbelievable. 6-4 now. Desert with 1 in the top of the 7th. And he's looking to get it back.
Oh, yeah.
And Bain rips
yeah.
it. That's got a chance.
Goodbye.
He's looking up. Goodbye. Home run. The Yotes cut it to 1.
Come on.
On 1 swing of the bat. Bain does it again.
Ooh. Bain just said
To
something.
lead off the 7th.
Bain just said something to the third baseman right there, right as he
And the
passed
umpire
him.
is gonna
Yeah.
settle it down because some trash talk is
he's
going
talking
back and
trash.
forth. Looks like he's gonna walk him. 3-0 count. He was taken all the way. That's ball 4, and this game is tied.
CJ's fired up going to first base. Let's go.
6-6 here in the bottom of the 7th. And the
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jimmy Beluccio back on the mic for another Coso baseball game against San Bernardino. In the last game, 2 days ago, Coso got the 9-4 victory over the Wolverines. San Bernardino comes in at 6-13, where Coso comes in at 9-10. This is the second game of the series, first at home, and they will play back at San Bernardino on Saturday. For Coso, the formula to success has been consistent, attack early, pressure defensively, and stay disciplined at the plate. And today's starting pitcher, Brandon Donahue, it's actually his first home appearance this season. So we're going to take you through the lineups now. Here's the visitors first. For San Bernardino, batting first, Acosta at short. Batting second, Diaz at second. Batting third, Martinez behind the plate. Batting fourth, Donaldson at third. Batting fifth, Risley at left. Batting sixth, Leos in right. Batting seventh, DeJordan at first. Batting eighth, Henson at DH. Batting ninth, Crawford at center. And pitching for the Wolverines is Sampson. Now for your Coyotes. Starting lineup. Leading off, Trujillo in left. Batting second, London in right. Batting third, Binney at DH. And one of our spotlight players of the day is Encarnacion, playing second in his last game here at home. He was 4 for 5 with a double, a home run, and 3 RBIs. And batting fifth, Bain in center. Batting sixth, Minor at third. Batting seventh, Scott at first. Batting eighth, Dukow at catcher. And batting ninth, Couture at short. And pitching, like I said, is Donahue. We're going to take you through a quick promo video, and then we're going to hear from one of our pitchers, Jacob Rice, in an interview. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Now taking the field, your Coso Coyotes. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
What's going on, guys? This is Jacob Rice, redshirt sophomore from Broomfield, Colorado, left-handed pitcher. I'm excited to talk to you guys today.
What goes through your mind?
I try and keep it as simple as possible. I think it's important to just stay confident and try and do the best of my abilities. I've really understood over the last 3 years how important it is to throw strikes and keep the running game to a minimal. and just let my teammates make plays for me and understand that it's not just a one-player game and that there's 8 other people behind me.
Was there a specific moment in the game that shifted momentum from your perspective?
Yeah, absolutely. I thought on the top of the 5th yesterday when we put up 8 runs, I thought that was a huge momentum switch. It was great to see the bats, pick me up after a rough start to the game, and they helped me out a lot and gave us a comfortable lead going into the later innings of the game.
If fans could know one thing about this team, what would it be?
That we're a confident group, and we know that if we come to work each and every day, we're going to find ways to win games. I think that this team is strong from top to bottom, from the pitching staff, on the defensive side, and at the plate. I think we're a good, tight group of guys that can make a good run in this thing.
What is your message to young players watching this?
I think just learn the little things about the game. Learn cuts and relays, watch pitchers, watch their sequences, and just watch how dudes run on and off the field. I think there's a lot of things you can learn, not only watching the game, but what players do off the field. I think that's really important.
All right, and lastly, pineapple, does it belong on pizza?
No, absolutely not.
Thank you.
Here's the Yodi's defense for today. In the outfield today, we have Romeo in left, Bain in center, and London in right. So Bain and London switch spots in the outfield again today. Minor at third base with Toro at short, Encarnacion at second base with Chase Scott back in at first. Gabe Dugo will be at catcher, and Vinny batting at DH. And on the mound today, we have Brandon Donahue. Donahue's stats on the season, he's had 5 appearances, he's got a 1-3 record. He's pitched 30 innings for Speeds and Coyotes so far this year. Pitched to a 4.70 ERA. He's had 18 strikeouts in the year, so looking for him to have a good performance after his last one. He had his season high 8 strikeouts.
Welcome everybody to the broadcast. Should be a good one today. An in-conference matchup. First pitch is about to be underway. Another windy day here from Ridgecrest. And first pitch is a chopper down the line, and a good scoop with the bare hand and across the timing for the out. What a play by Minor. So it bobbles out of his glove, and he uses the bare hand and scoops it out of the air and throws over to first for the first out of the inning. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Good start for the Yodi's defense.
Impressive play there by Minor.
It's great concentration to scoop that ball out of the air.
It's going to bring up Adrian Diaz, sophomore from Riverside.
A great pitch by Donahue on the inside corner. He will paint those corners. Throws mid-80s. See a lot of fastballs. The slider curve change from Donahue. He's been good this season for the Yodis. Just over a 4 ERA. And that pitch just fouled off for strike 2. Something about Donahue. We've seen him go 8 innings. That was probably one of the best starts from the Yodi staff this season. 8 innings, 3 earned. And he was over 100 pitches in that one. So he can go deep into ball games. He's looking for a put-out pitch here early in the first. Here's the 0-2. Upstairs for a ball. It's a good waste pitch for Donahue.
Yeah, and that win over Desert ended up being a really big one for the Yodis in that series. Avoid getting swept.
This team's right in the mix. They've been really good in conference so far. Have had some close losses, but overall, they are fighting for the conference. That's popped up, and they're going to give it a look, but it's going to go out of play for a foul ball. A few guys out for the Yodis today with an injury. Wilkes still battling that hamstring, and CJ picked up a back injury this week. Nothing too serious, but might be out for a few more days. We saw CJ play pitch and put up 5 at-bats just a few days ago. Here's the 1-2. Just missed inside. So Donahue going right after this righty. These hitters just going to try to put it in play today, McKaylee, with the wind gusting again. We've seen that be a problem so far this series, or this season, rather. And that just missed low and inside.
Good job by Diaz here. Fighting back after being down 0-2 to start.
And this has been the key for the Yotes pitching staff, that put-out pitch with 2 strikes. Something we're looking for a little more consistently. Donahue takes a long pause. Here's the payoff pitch. Threw a breaking ball. It's going to be right at him. And London makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Felt like the wind just blew that right towards him.
Yep. And you got to imagine as the season goes on, the Yotes probably have the advantage because they're used to it and practicing it a lot. And it is going right to left today, which is different than what we've seen. And 2 early outs for Donahue. And that first pitch just in there for a strike. Great job pitching on the inner half.
It's going to bring up Martinez, a sophomore, Arrowhead Christian Academy in Redlands. Martinez comes into this one batting .345.
So 1-1 count. It's another great opportunity for the Yotes, looking to win this weekly series, this 3-game series. This will clinch it for them, taking the first 2. It's always good to take series wins, especially against the rivals. And San Bernardino's been in our conference for a long time with us. So. 1-2 count, 2 outs. And that's ripped into left. That's probably going to get down, and it does. And
good job by Truey.
Yep, good job by Truey, cutting that ball off and holding it to a single. Had a pretty good jump on it. But again, that 2-strike pitch looked like it got a little too much of the plate.
It's going to bring up Sky Donaldson, freshman from Arlington High School in Riverside.
Decent lead over at first. And that one's going to go to left. And that one might get down. That's tailing. And does that get down? It looks like that's going to be a double. Trujillo thinks it.
No home run.
That's a homer?
Yeah, I think it made it over the wall there.
Trujillo looks surprised. He thinks it was foul. The rest of the Coyotes defense thinks it went foul. But man. I didn't think that had enough. I apologize, folks. We're watching it back now live, and we will let you know what we see. But a very strange home run if that's a home run. That is clearly foul from the review, it looks like. Oh, no. But the umps rule it a homer, so it's a homer. And just like that, the Wolverines are up 2-0. There's a chopper. Nice play by Duco coming out and firing it over to first for the 3rd out. What a strange moment, folks. We apologize, but 2-0. Wolverines head to the bottom of the 1st.
for your Coyotes, number 34, Caden Trujillo.
We're back. 1-2-3 coming up for the Yotes. For anyone watching online, it's showing foul balls as strike 4, 5, 6, etc. if they have 2 strikes. So we apologize for trying to work through that issue. But just a heads up, if you see strike 4, that's why. And Shuri fouls that first one off.
Shuri comes into this one batting .397, so just under 400.
A weird start to this one, folks. So he follows that one back to Falls behind 0-2.
Chris Sampson on the mound, freshman. He's had 4 appearances this year. He's got a 2-1 record, only 12 innings pitched, and he's pitched to a 5 ERA. So, see what he's got today.
Shuri's been red hot. And a great eye, just laid off that pitch. It's a really good 0-2 pitch there. Shuri's been really locked in this season, so not surprised he laid off. And that one's outside as well for ball 2. So the Wolverines have used 4 pitchers in the last one. A couple of guys went multiple innings out of their pen. So, again, I know we talk about this a lot, but it's so important in baseball. Really want to work the count on this starter and get to the bullpen early. And just as Trujillo does, all of a sudden, it's a full count after being down 0-2. Wind is starting to blow in a little bit. And they're going to punch him out. It was a great pitch with 2 strikes. It was close. Inside and low. But he painted it, and that's strike 3.
Brian London.
A lot of movement. Looked like he threw him a slider.
He's going to bring up London, freshman from Conroe, Texas.
And jumps on the first pitch, a ground ball to second baseman, and a simple play over to first for the second out.
Quick at bat.
Number 27, Lauren Biddy.
Here's Binney, a redshirt sophomore from Vegas, Nevada. He's DHing today, and he hit a triple last game. Earned his way back into the lineup today.
Benny's got some pop in that bat. Sometimes you'll see him catch as well. That's outside for a ball. That's in there for a strike. Sampson looks good to start here, McKaylee.
Yeah.
Looks like he's got a few pitches that he can control pretty well and paint those corners. Does tend to fall off the mound a little bit with that extra leg kick. Something to look out for. Good eye from Benny, checking his swing. He did not go. And hitters count 3-1. Benny will look to jump on a fastball here. Here's the pitch. And another check swing, but he went that time. Great pitch. I can't know for sure, folks. I don't have a radar gun, but we are behind. But it looks like he's throwing a slider, and that, whatever that pitch is, if it is a slider, it's a good one. That thing traveled all the way across the plate and hit the outside corner. And there it is again, and it got him swinging. So no hits, no runs, no errors. We're going to head to the top of the second, 2-0 Wolverines lead.
This inning is brought to you by Ridgecrest Regional Hospital. For over 60 years, Ridgecrest Regional has provided exceptional health care to Kern County, combining advanced technology with compassionate, accessible care. Ridgecrest Regional Hospital, here for your health. Leading off the 33 Christian Layers.
Welcome back, folks. Top of the second, 2-0. San Bern with the lead. It's the first pitch. Chopper to third. Minor throws across the diamond and in time for first out of the inning. First pitch, first out, again for Donahue.
Number 37, Ryder Dejournay.
Going to bring up Ryder Dejournay, freshman from Hillcrest High School in Riverside.
Here's the pitch.
Dejournay comes into this one only his 10th game of the season.
Drives that one to the gap, and that's going to get down barely for a base hit. It's a good attempt by London.
Yeah. I thought that was going to go so much farther into the outfield off the bat. It's held up.
Yeah, it looked like it got knocked down a little bit with the wind.
Yeah. Here's James Henson, freshman, also from Riverside. Henson comes into this one batting .268.
Wolverines in the blue today look a lot like the Kansas City Royals. Coso in the white. And it's a ground ball. It's going to get through. And surprising, Dejournay holds that second. Didn't get the best jump. You see that base runner go first to third a lot in that kind of base hit. But one out and 2 men on for the Wolverines.
Bottom of the order here, Tyler Crawford, a freshman from Summit High School in Fontana.
Coso going to look for the double play ball as the defense moves into double play depth. A ground ball up the middle will probably get it done. There's a lefty up to plate. So
Crawford's an everyday player for the Wolverines, batting .293 for them so far this season.
Sammy steals.
What was that?
70 steals.
Crawford?
Mm-hmm.
2.
All right. Just thinking about the double play, McKaylee.
It's a good thought.
It's usually a little harder to get the lefties out, obviously, because they're just closer to first, and they get a better jump out of the box. 2-0 count. Donahue's going to be careful here. And he's losing 3-0. The recipe for this pitching staff all season for the Coyotes is just get ahead of the hitters and avoid that big inning. They've been much better of late inducing double plays. He's going to lose them on 4 pitches, and that will load the bases here in the second inning with 1 out. And back to the top of the order, the Wolverines go.
Here's Jeremiah Acosta. He's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to start the game. Costa's one of the Wolverines' hottest hitters, batting almost 380 right now.
Great pitch in there for a strike. Yeah, that's the trend, it seems like, in this league. The leadoff hitters are all 375 plus hitters. That's inside and low for a ball. Evens count at 1. Another beautiful day from Ridgecrest. No clouds in the sky. It's a little gusty. And he's going to step off. Sanborn dugout making a lot of noise. Here's the 1-1. Oof, just missed. A 2-1 count. And that's inside and low again. It's a 3-1 count. Nowhere to put him. Another ball will score a run. I knew he was going to have to find his best pitch here. It's a ground ball, slicing foul. So full count, 1 out. Coso looking for a ground ball on the infield. Pick off to first. You don't see that a lot with bases loaded. There's the 3-2. Oh, fouled off. Nice job by Acosta. It's a good pitch by Donnie. He sped his bat up and almost got him. I think he's got one of the pencil bats. Am I wrong? I think I see an eraser at the top of that bat.
I don't know. I think it's just the color.
Can't tell from here. Here's 3-2. And that's ripped down the line, and that is going foul. He got all of that one.
Wow.
Just pulled it foul. Here comes the payoff pitch again. Big moment here early in the top of the second. And it's ripped to center.
Oh,
And it dropped. But they have
got
an
the
out,
force.
and they can turn it. And they do.
All right.
So a really
run
strange double play, but they're going to count the run because he scored before the tag. So that'll make it 3-0. And we're going to head to the bottom of the second.
leadoff for the Coyotes, number 44, David Encarnacion.
And welcome back, folks. 3-0 here in the bottom of the second. 4-5-6 coming up for Coso.
It's going to bring in Encarnacion.
Ooh, just painted the outside corner for a strike.
Encarnacion, the freshman from Puerto Rico. Probably the Coyotes' hottest player in the last week. He's batting .456 on the season.
He's the guy we focused on pregame. Coming off a 4 for 5 in his last home game with a homer and 3 RBIs. So he has been red hot, just like McKaylee said. We saw him rip one down the line for a 2-run bomb just a few days ago. And that one will get down into the gap, and that's going to be trouble. That could be 3.
Oh, it's going to be 3.
There goes Cheese. Loses his helmet as he rounds second.
Ooh.
He's having problems up there. They're going to hold him at third for a stand-up triple. We'll see how it's scored. So the right fielder did have a slight bobble. And we're going to keep it a triple.
Yep.
So it probably would have been a triple anyway.
That's Cheese's 4th triple on the season. And that's going to bring up Andrew Bain. He's homered in back-to-back games coming into this one. The redshirt sophomore from Texas.
And we've seen Bain hit some mammoth home runs. And the Yotes could use one here. Man on third, no outs.
Bain's batting .377 on the season. He's got 5 doubles, 2 triples, and 3 home runs. So a lot of extra base hits.
Filthy pitch. Bend that one back in on the inside corner for a strike. We've seen that pitch often today, and he's definitely got it going. It goes opposite field, but that's going to slice foul for a long strike. A 1-2 count to Bain. The man they call Cheese over at third. Looking to score the Coso's first run of the day. And he got him swinging. Coso is having problems with that slider. That's going to be the first out of the inning.
Now number 8, Julian Miner.
Already the 3rd strikeout of the day for Chris Sampson.
Yeah, a lot of movement on that pitch. It looks like a sweeper.
Here's Julian Miner, the redshirt sophomore from Fort Worth, Texas. He's playing third base today. Comes into this one batting .271 on the season.
I'd like to see Miner just drive one to the outfield, get this run in at the very least. With still 1 out, they don't want to strain a guy at third. Ooh, great play by the backstop to lay out and stop that one and save a run. It's Martinez back there for the Wolverines. Here's the pitch. And that missed outside and downstairs, 2-1 count. Sampson out of the stretch and delivers. That's a fly ball. Will that be deep enough? It's going to be. He lets it drop, and that will be a run.
We knew the wind was going to be a factor. I think he just lost it in the sun there,
I
too.
think he might have lost in the sun. I'm not really sure, but either way, it's a run for the Yotes, and we're on the board, 3-1. Here in the bottom of the second. And that will go in the book as an RBI for Miner.
Miner's 7th RBI of the season. Going to bring up Chase Scott. Chase Scott, the redshirt freshman from Ridgecrest.
Payne at the outside corner for a strike. Chase had an RBI double in the last game. Here's the pitch. Right up the middle for a strike. So 0-2 to Chase. He's going to have to protect here. Miner has decent speed over at first. He takes a big secondary lead. I will say, I do like Sampson's stuff. I like how he pitches so far. Quick pickoff attempt. Here comes the 1-2. Oh, good eye from Chase. Just missed in the outside corner. Evens the count at 2. We've seen these Yodis come back a lot this season. This offense can get going in a hurry. And they will put together a huge inning. In their last win against the Wolverines, they put up an 8-run fifth. This lineup tends to get hot in spurts. Let's see if they can put together some runs here. They're already 1 across in the inning.
Yeah, they trailed at that point, too. I believe 3-0. Game finished 9-4. Huge inning.
And that's driven deep. Left fielder's on the move. It's up and it is gone. Goodbye. Home run. Chase Scott ties it up at 3. He jumped on that one and kiss it goodbye.
Let's go, Chase. What a swing. He needed that. Let's go.
And just like that, we're tied. These Yodis can hit, McKaylee. And crushed it.
Was that one for you, Jimmy?
No.
Well, here's Duco.
And there's a pass ball.
All right.
Love to see it for Chase. Great kid. I talk to him all the time. He jumped on that pitch.
Yeah, it's his 3rd home run of the season.
And that's ripped. And oh, what a play by the second baseman. Diaz was all over it, leaps up and robs a base hit.
Number 5, Harry Couture.
Seems like we got another fun one.
It's been fun early. Here's Couture. Couture's batting .263 on the season. Redshirt freshman from Calgary. Seems like he's found himself a home at shortstop for the Yodis.
They checked his swing and said he went. So 1-1 count, 2 outs. 3 runs have scored so far this inning. A 2-run bomb from Chase Scott. A leadoff triple from Encarnacion. Couture works.
Oh, they didn't call that a strike. Okay. I didn't think they did.
Okay, my apologies. Scoreboard was a
Yeah.
little behind.
Scoreboard, I think, was wrong there.
Couture works a walk and flips the order. So he does his job in the 9-hole.
And that was a 4-pitch walk as well. Sampson's first walk of the day.
Yeah, I was going to say, it didn't look like he went.
Yeah.
But then I saw the scoreboard throw up the strike, so 2 outs, man on first. Yode's back to the top of the order.
Here's Truey. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout.
Now, this is a spot I would expect to steal. Couture with some wheels, and we have the top of the order up with 2 outs. I think it'd be a good time to get that guy going. But we'll see. Doesn't go there. Truey swings through that one for a strike.
Couture is one of the Coyotes players who doesn't have a steal yet this year, which is surprising to me.
Big secondary lead. Doesn't go. Jammed him.
Foul.
Pops it up in foul
Oh.
territory. First baseman lays out. Almost makes the play, but doesn't. Nice attempt from DeJournay over at first. That's a fun one to say, McKaylee.
Yeah.
Come on, Shuri.
Seems like he's
Keep
been
this
getting
inning going. Pitch count is definitely rising all of a sudden for Sampson.
39.
Big lead over at first, and he's...
Oh,
It's a balk! It's a balk. He settled and then stepped off, which will be a balk, and it's 90 feet for the Oties.
There we go.
Now we have a man on second with our hottest hitter. And credit to Couture there. He was jumping around, and he really forced that balk. He's been great with runners in scoring position. See if he can keep it up. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Man on second. He's going to poke that to center. And nope, it died out and went to short. My apologies.
Completely died out.
We're having trouble reading off the back as the win today, folks. But 3 runs, 4 hits for the Yotes, and we're tied up headed to the third.
Innings just got rad. This inning is brought to you by Rad Custom Graphics and Apparel. We specialize in graphics, screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, decals, and banners. Visit us at radcustomgraphics.com.
We got a defensive substitution.
So Brian London's day in right field is done. We have Braden Chun coming in, the freshman from Las Vegas, Nevada. We haven't seen a lot of Chun this year, only 6 games played.
3-3 here, top 3. Donahue looking to settle this down and get a clean inning.
We did see Chun earlier at home this year, Jimmy. He had a great outing, honestly. That is right at
Right at
Bain.
him for an out. Just what Donahue needs. Some quick outs to settle things down.
Going to bring Martinez back up. He's 1 for 1 today. Martinez had the single to left field. That looked like it was going to be a double.
He's had a few really good plays behind the plate so far today as well. And that hit him.
Looked like that slipped out of his hands there, Jimmy.
Look like a breaking ball that just didn't break. Just going after the inside corner.
Here's the home run hitter, Sky Donaldson.
I've seen a lot of that from the Yotes pitching staff, missing that inside corner and hitting guys. It's something they definitely want to clean up a little bit as we go along in this season. Big lead over at first for Martinez.
Seen this scenario already this game.
And his last at bat, it hit one of the strangest home runs I've ever seen. It looked like it was going foul by a mile. It's ruled a home run. It was really close down the line. There was a lot of confusion on the field. He just threw his hands at it, and it just carried over the wall. Didn't look like it had enough off the bat, and it somehow got over. A 2-0 count, 1 out, man on first, tie game. That's a good pitch from Donahue. The wind has settled down quite a bit. I'm sure the outfielders are happy about. Here's the pitch. Cut him in on the hands, and that's going to be a long foul for strike 2. So Donahue still looking for his first strikeout. Still looking for that put-out pitch here with 2 strikes. Any ground ball to the middle infield will be a double play opportunity, of course. Here's the pitch. Oof. And called the ball to make the count full. That was close. Might have missed low.
Big pitch here.
Payoff pitch. He drives it
Right at Truey.
right at Trujillo and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Good jump by Truey.
Here's Kanan Risley. He's 0 for 1 today. Leads the Wolverines in batting average this season. Almost 400. He's batting .393.
It's the second time we've seen Donaldson slice one down the line. So something to look out for. That inside-out swing. Tails from the lefties. And with the wind pushing that way, could create some issues. Nice pitch in there for a strike. That trickles away from Duco, but he's on it and holds the runner at first. Nice job by the backstop, putting his body in front of that one and stopping it from going to the backstop. A long look and pitch. It's outside for a ball. Donahue over 40 pitches. He'll be right on pace if he gets out of this one. And that missed as well. So 3-1 count, hitter count. Seems like we say this every broadcast, McKaylee, but a lot of action to start this one. We're 3-3 here early. Already 8 hits combined. And make that number 9. So first and second now with 2 outs for the Wolverines. Looking to take their lead back.
Here's Christian Leos. He's 0 for 1 today.
Here comes Donahue out of the stretch. 2 men on, 2 outs. The pitch. And missed low for a ball. Threw the first pitch breaking ball there from Donahue. Credit to the Wolverines so far. I think 4 out of their 5 hits are really just seeing eye singles. So not trying to do too much, but passing the bat. There's the 1-1. And that missed inside and up, 2-1 count. It's a tight strike zone. That misses well. Runner's going. He's got a chance at him at third and missed the tag. Throws a little bit offline. Almost got him. And now men on the corners with a 3-1 count with 2 outs. So some defensive things to discuss on the infield. Have to watch the double steal. Some things you can do here if you're the Wolverines. If you're Donahue, you just got to focus on the hitter with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And he's going to walk him, so that'll load the bases.
Here's DeJournay. He's 1 for 1 today. Comes up in a big spot here, bases loaded.
Yeah, so a hit by pitch, a seeing eye single, and a walk has the bases loaded here in the third. And almost a pick off to third. Martinez showed a huge secondary lead. I think he was trying to get him to throw down and maybe make a mistake. Smart by Gabe to just eat that ball. He's dancing around over there at third. And it's looks like it's affecting Donahue a little bit. So 2-0 count, hitter count, bases loaded. Have to be careful here. And that's in there for a strike. If you watch Martinez over at third, the base runner, he's showing him a fake steal. I think he's just trying to distract Donahue. That's upstairs, so 3-1 count again. Donahue losing command a little bit here in the third. He's going to need one of his best pitches here. Nowhere to put him. And if he walks them in, Sam Byrne will retake the lead. Here's the 3-1. And beautiful pitch. In there for a strike. And here we go. 3-2 count, 2 outs, bases loaded.
Be a nice time for his first strikeout of the game here.
It would be an excellent time indeed. Potential really big moment here. You want to keep the starter's pitch count down and save the pen. And here's the payoff. It's a ground ball. Couture bobbles it, and a run will score.
It's a good job by a base runner. He almost shielded it.
It was a tough play in the hole for Couture, but that will go in the book as an error. And the 4th run of the game for the Wolverines. And bases are still loaded here in the 3rd. We've seen that a lot today from Sam Byrne. A lot of ground ball base hits.
Number 24, James.
Here's James Henson. 1 for 1 today, batting in the DH spot.
DH batting in the 8-hole. It's pretty rare. And it looks like it could pay off for the Sam Byrne manager. Shaping up to be one of those games again, McKaylee. Back and forth we go.
Yep.
And that will happen in these conference rivalries. That's a great pitch for a strike. The Wolverines have scored in every inning so far. 2 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd. But bases loaded, so could add to that. There's the pitch and a
Nice
big
pitch.
swing and a miss on the off-speed pitch. And it's a 1-2 count, 2 outs. Bases still juiced.
Here we go, Downey. Just limit the damage.
Really important pitch coming up here. And he got him swinging. So he limits the damage, 1 run.
Number 23, Brian Levin.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 3rd, 4-3 Wolverines with the lead.
Here's Braden Chun up to bat. Braden in for London. Only 6 games played this season. He's had 11 at-bats. He comes into this one batting .364. Last time at home, we saw him hit a triple as well as steal a base. So if he does make it on, he has speed.
2, 3, 4. Yode's looking to fight back after tying it in the bottom of the second, giving up a run in the top of the third. That has us at 4-3. But nothing that Coso's not used to. Been in a lot of back and forth games. With this lineup, they can come back from anything. Here's the pitch. Oh! And he went around trying to avoid the pinch. He threw up the bunt, and it was probably going to hit him, and he just got caught in between. That's always tough. A little bit of unluck. 1-2 count. That's way outside for a ball. Fat breaking ball upstairs. Full count. Outfield playing really shallow on Chun, especially the right fielder. So anything in the gap could be a lot of trouble. Nice job. They're fighting off that pitch and staying alive. Comes the payoff. And he walked him. So nice at-bat for Chun coming off the bench and works a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the third. A great job.
Now man, number 27, Lauren Benny.
You got to imagine Chun has some speed over at first.
Oh,
too.
yeah. Definitely has some speed. It's going to bring up Benny. Benny's 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
Wouldn't mind seeing him get going. Great first pitch breaking ball in there for a strike. A pick-off attempt. Close, but not in time. He's got a pretty good pickoff. He hides it late and is pretty quick over the bag, especially for a righty. You usually see those pickoff attempts be really good from the lefties. Check swing didn't go, and that's inside for a ball. Good eye. Another ball. Big secondary lead from Chun over at first. Outfield shaded to the left. For Benny, was a pull hitter. And way outside for a ball. Looks like all of a sudden he's losing command of that sweeper. That was really good to him early in the early innings. Sampson's up over 50 pitches now. So 3-1 count, hitter count. Fastball hitter at the plate. See if he can do some damage if he throws one. He does, and he pops it up. It's a long run, and that might get down, and it does out of play. Foul. So with the outfield shaded to the left, the right fielder had a really long run, and the second baseman had to come over and try to make an insane play. Almost got there.
This is a big pitch for Sampson. Does not want to walk another guy on to cheese coming up.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6 for the Yodis has been on fire. You definitely don't want first and second no outs with that part of the lineup coming up. Another pickoff, and closer than the last time, but also safe. He's got to be careful over there. They're getting closer. Getting picked off is brutal. Oh, and then another one.
Safe.
Almost got him. Telling you, that pickoff move is quick. John's got to be careful. And with the 3-2 count, you expect him to be going. And another pickoff. That one wasn't as close. Chun's looking for it now. So 3 straight pickoffs. A lot of times you see the pitcher throw a ball here after all that.
That's what I was thinking.
And here it comes, payoff pitch. He doesn't throw a ball. He throws a great pitch, but Benny was all over it and falls it back and stays alive.
Nice job by Benny.
They threw an elevated fastball, just missed it.
Still think Chun's thinking about going here? Or?
I probably would, but we'll see. He's holding them close. He's doing a good job. Yep. They really want to hold him at first.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing him stay. Just keep letting him.
Well, the risk there is
try the
obviously,
pickoff.
a double play on a line drive or something like that. But even if they get the strikeout, I think Chun will, with his speed, is in good shape, and he's going to pop that one up. Similar spot of the last one, and then the second baseman makes the catch that time.
Nice play.
So that was Diaz coming all the way over from second.
I thought he overran it.
It looks like he was about to overrun it and then kind of snow-coned it for the first out.
Number 44, David Encarnacion.
Nice play by Diaz.
Here's Encarnacion. 1 for 1. With a triple. And is that last inning? Yeah, last inning.
Follow that to play. Yeah, Cheese is a fun player. No doubt about it. Oh, he just tripped over the catcher. I mean, he can hit. We've seen him have a 5-hit game this season. It's another pickoff.
Not only that, he's tied for the lead on the Coyotes for RBIs this season with 20. He's got 10 extra base hits.
I've also seen him make some insane plays over at second. Electric player from Puerto Rico. And he's going. Sean with a great jump. And the hit and run was on, but that's going to be a foul ball. Sean had second easily. That was a good time for the hit and run. Now an 0-2 count with one out. So credit to Sampson. He's kept Sean over there at first with multiple pickoffs. And brushed him off, almost hit him, but didn't.
Wow.
If he probably stayed in the box, probably would have
Yeah, I'm letting
been
that
at
hit
first. You say that, but do you really want an 85-mile-per-hour pitch out?
Oh, my goodness.
One, 2 count, one out. Bottom of the third, 4-3 Wolverines with the lead. Chun's going again. And that's going to go right to the center fielder. Chun's going to have to get back. Another hit and run. That was unsuccessful. That's going to be the second out of the inning.
I like the idea there, though, from the Odis.
Ooh.
No batting. Number 13, Andrew Bay.
A little bit of frustration from Cheese, and rightfully so, but he's been red hot. Can't get a hit every time.
Here's Andrew Bain. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
So Bain looking to continue his home run streak. It's a home run in 2 straight games. Be a great time for another one. You don't want to fall behind Bain. because he will jump on a fastball. Here's the 1-0. Oh, just got under it. That is a mile high in the air.
Dropped foul.
And thank you, McKaylee, because I cannot see, because I have a pole in the way up the line. That's why I missed that first home run.
Left fielder overran it.
It's a tough pole right there. Anything up the left field line, McKaylee's going to have to call out. We'll do it again. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Bain just missed that one. And another pickoff.
Chun's got to be tired of diving back to first base at this point.
It's definitely, you know, if this was a major league game, a home game, you'll hear the fans booing for all these pickoffs, but I personally like it. It's smart by the pitcher. And he's going. Great jump. And he's in there for a stolen base. Nice job by Chun winning the battle.
I was going to say, after all that, Chun still makes it to second.
He did indeed, but he did with 2 outs. Instead of, you know, he was there with no outs. So overall, Simpson did a pretty good job keeping him there. You saw some of his speed there. Great jump. Never really a chance to get him at second. Now Bain has a chance to drive this runner in. Fouled back. Even the count at 2.
That felt like his pitch, Jimmy.
Yeah, Bain's got a nice swing. Just missed that one. And he's another guy that doesn't wear the batting gloves. Same with Chase, who has a 2-run home run today already. He is raring up and just missing these. And still 2-2. Looks like he knew that was his pitch that time. Doesn't have to do too much. A base hit will score Chun with 2 outs. It'll tie up this game. Here's the pitch. Just got under that, and it's going to be way out of play.
He's seen a lot of pitches, Jimmy. Sampson now at 65 pitches. 66 pitches, excuse me.
Yeah, pitch count is rising. And nice job from the Coso hitters to work these counts. Bain having a really good at-bat here.
Yeah, already a 6-pitch at-bat here for Bain, so.
The more pitches you see, it's more likely you'll get a hit. And it's 3-2 count. There's nothing really more demoralizing for a pitcher to, you know, have like a 8-pitch at bat and then just give up a hit after all of it.
Yeah.
So 3-2 count, 2 outs, man on second, 1-run game.
I feel like that's.
And it hit him.
I feel like the walk's almost worse in that scenario. That was pitch number 8.
A good at bat from Bain. First and second, now 2 outs, and here comes Minor.
Number 8, Julian Minor.
I believe he already has an RBI.
Yep, he's 1 for 1 today with an RBI. It's that weird one in right field, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
he rips it to center, but it's going to be right at him.
Oh, unlucky.
He got all of it, but just hit it right to the center fielder, and that will be it. Still 4-3, headed to the 4th. We'll be right back.
After 3 is 4-3. Wolverines. This inning is brought to you by PBS Manufacturing. While they draw up plays, we draw up plans at CPS Manufacturing. Call 760-495-2238 for all your engineering and fabrication projects needs. Leading off the board, Tyler Crawford.
Welcome back here in the fourth. 4-3, Sam Byrne with the lead.
Here's Tyler Crawford, center fielder for the Wolverines. He was walked once today.
So 9-1-2 coming up. Donahue at 60 pitches. And there's a swing and a miss for strike one. It's a ground ball. That might get through, and it will. So we've seen that a lot today. I think that's the fourth or fifth time Sam Byrne's been on with just a seeing eye signal.
I'm going to bring up Jeremiah Acosta. He's 0 for 2 today with an RBI.
Really nice time for double play.
They show bunt.
They showed bunt. It's going to be ball one. Looks like the Yotes do have somebody up in the bullpen. And Sam Byrne does have some people warming up, not throwing yet, but loosening up. And there's a bunt. And they're going to go to first for an out. Might have had a play at second. It would have been close. Probably made the wise decision going to first. And a good sack bunt from the Wolverines.
Here's Adrian Diaz, second baseman. Diaz is 0 for 2 today.
Another runner in scoring position for Sam Byrne. And the umpires might be a pitch clock situation. And I think the batter wasn't in the box in time, which is one of those new rules from the last couple of years, and that's going to be a strike. The game is timed nowadays to speed up the game. I think it's been an amazing change for baseball. And that's a ball. I believe you have like 8 seconds to get in the box. Once the pitch clock starts running. Looks like the batter asked for time this time. These umpires in these two-man crew have a lot to deal with. I have to say that. So 1-1 count, 1 out. Coso down 1. Great pitch on the inside corner for strike 2. I'd like to see more of that from Donahue. Challenge these righties with that inside fastball. It's froze a few hitters with it. He's got him just where he wants him. 1-2 count. And that's driven to center. That's going to be another base hit, and they're going to send him. We're going to have a play at the plate. It's going to be close. And, it gets by Gabe. And that will score the run and advance the runner to second. It was an absolute missile from Bain. Looks like Gabe just misplayed it off the hop, and that'll be an error. And Sam Byrne will take a 2-run lead. A hit and then a throwing error, with the runner advancing to second and scoring.
That was a great throw from Bain.
I thought they had him. 5-3. It's the second error on Coso. Nice pitch for a strike.
Here's Martinez. He's 1 for 1 today.
And it's right back up the middle and another base hit. They're going to hold him this time after seeing Bain's arm. But that will put guys on the corners with 1 out. You got to think some of these relievers are going to start loosening up a little faster for Coso. Pitch count at 70 now for Donahue. 5 earned, given up so far here in the 4th. I just think a lot of the credit is on Sam Byrne. Done a great job with 2 strikes. And great job just hitting it where we're not. With 8 hits here in the 4th. It's popped up and it's going to tail out of play for a long strike. Possible steal opportunity here for the Wolverines to avoid that double play. Martinez over at first. See if he goes. He doesn't. And that just missed for a ball. Be popped up. It's a really long run, and they're going to just let it go out of play for strike 2. Here's the 1-2. Inside, he's going. They throw down a second, and they got him at second. Nice job by Duco. And a big second out of the inning. That's a great job by the catcher to help your pitcher. And Duco has been great defensively this season. I know he made the error of this inning, but it's pretty uncharacteristic for him. Here's the 2-2. And just missed. And we have a full count. I got to be careful with Donaldson. Seems like he's an opposite field hitter. Heard he has an opposite field home run today. Here's the 3-2. And he pulls that one right to the first baseman and flips it over to Donahue for the 3rd out of the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error. It's 5-3. Sam Byrne heading to the bottom of the 4th. We'll be right back.
to Chase Scott.
Welcome back, folks. First pitch in there for a strike.
Here's Chase Scott. 1 for 1 with that 2-run home run in the second inning.
7, 8, 9 coming up. Chase jumps on that one, just misses it again. That's going to tail, fall, and drop.
That was pitch number 71 for Sampson.
Chase seems like he's seeing something. Just got under that one. We haven't seen a multi-home run game yet from these Yotes. See if Chase can get into another one. 0-1. Way outside for a ball. So still nobody warming for the Wolverines in the bullpen. Seems like the Yotes bullpen has quieted down as well. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he hit him. Good thing he ducked. That was headed right to his head. And he's okay, and he'll take his base. And the leadoff guy on again here for Coso.
Number 28, Gabe Duco.
Here's Duco. He's 0 for 1. I believe he lined out.
Chase ate that one. Didn't even feel it. Here's the pitch, and good breaking ball. Had Duco out in front. Yotes down by 2. I can't imagine that'll be enough. I don't want to jinx anything, but this lineup, a pickoff, not in time. Seen that pickoff attempt get close a few times today.
Chase doesn't have a steal yet this season.
Can't imagine he's going here.
We saw him. I think we saw him go
He went around.
in a game earlier this year. But
Yeah, he did, and he had a steal, but something
yeah,
happened.
something happened that didn't give him the steal.
Hit by pitch. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We have help here that you guys can't hear. So sometimes if I'm just talking to myself, that's why. Our great people in the box with us. Shay Scott helps us out with stats. And David Mossberg on PA today, the assistant AD here. A lot of people go into bringing this broadcast to you. I hope you enjoy it. Here's the 0-2. As well as one of our players, Gianna Alcaraz Carter, doing the camera work, learning new skills, and killing it. There's the 1-2. Right at him again. Ooh, almost dropped down. Wind almost killed it. And Chase got caught up on the base path, and luckily the first baseman dropped it. He would have got doubled up. That ball was dropping fast. I think Chase just thought it was probably going to fall. It didn't, but luckily he's back safely at first.
Now back, number 5, Gary Couture.
Center fielder just underhand caught that.
I mean,
a little weird.
Look, credit to Sam Byrne. They've moved their outfield around quite a bit. It's something I always look at, hitter to hitter, and their center field is just right where he has to be so many times today.
Here's Couture.
So playing the analytics. There's a back pick attempt over at first.
Couture, I believe, walked earlier today.
Wolverines do not like base runners, huh? A lot of pickoffs, a lot of pitch outs. Wow. That was a great frame job by the catcher there to get that strike. Martinez has been good back there. 1-1 count, 1 out. And a good eye. We've seen Couture have some good at-bats. Work the counts. Sampson over 80 pitches now. Surprised to not see anybody throwing in the bullpen. This level, 80, 90 pitches for a starter is usually the sweet spot. High breaking ball, called for a strike on the outside corner. Here's the 2-2. Swung through that one. Had him out in front and fooled him. That's the second out of the inning. Here comes the top of the order.
Here's Truey.
Good eye from Chury. That missed on the outside. And the Yotes bat's going a little cold here. And it's opposite field. That's going to be trouble. It's down.
Chase is going to go to third.
Chase will go to third. And men on the corner with 2 out. Great job by Leos, though. He jumped all over that, and he cut that one off. If that goes to the wall, it's a runner scored and probably a triple for Truey.
Number 23, Braden Chun.
Good job by Truey. Here's Braden Chun, who walked his first time up.
So Chun off the bench today in a big spot here. With guys in the corners, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 4th. Down 2. There's a pickoff to first. Trujillo will probably try to make some noise here on the base paths. Another first pitch, off-speed pitch by Sampson. We've seen that a lot today. Sampson's pitch count is rising on us at 85 pitches now. Big moments here for the Yotes. And the pitch upstairs for a ball. The heart of the order coming up. Benny on deck. Out of the stretch, the delivery. Followed that one off his foot for strike 2. It's a nice pitch from Sampson. All in all, pretty good start from Sampson, I would say. So far, only 5 hits, 3 runs. Chase Scott with that big 2-run homer. It's probably his one big mistake. And here's the 1-2. And just missed outside. 2-2.
Good job by Chun. He's unfazed in the box today.
Sampson with 4 Ks so far in the 4th. So about a K an inning. Doing his job. And there's number 5. Paints it and gets him looking, and that'll end the inning. So still 5-3. Sam Byrne with the lead. We're heading to the 5th. We'll be right back.
This inning is brought to you by TNT Alignment, where precision meets performance. Tender to engine, we've got you covered.
So have some defensive changes for the Yotes here in the 5th. McKaylee?
So Andrew Bain is coming out of center. Chun is going to move over to center field, and Cheese is going to go from second to right field. It's going to bring in Hector to play shortstop, and Derry's going to move over to play second. A lot of changes.
A lot of changes. So we'll do our best to keep you updated on that. Here's the pitch. And second base. Over to first for the putout in the first out. So that was Couture that just moved over to second for that putout. And that's usually how it happens. Guy comes in a new position, the ball finds you quickly.
Yep. I'm not sure we've seen Hector at short at home this year.
Definitely interesting.
I know we saw a game earlier this year where Minor was at short and Hector was at third, and then they had to make a similar switch because Minor took that ground ball off of the face, had to come out.
And that's ripped into the gap. Great jump in center, though, and easy second out.
Good job by Chun.
Yeah. See why he's out there. It's a great read of the ball and made that look really easy. 2 very quick outs for Donahue. Still looking for that clean inning, McKaylee. Gave up 2 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth. Here we are in the 5th with 2 quick outs. And a big swing and a miss from DeJournay.
Seems like he's been getting better as this game has gone on.
He's been good this year. 2 errors by the defense and just some seeing eye signals for Sam Byrne.
Yeah, not a lot of walks. I mean, he walked 2 runners. I think he hit a guy as well, so take that back. 3 base runners off of walks or hit by pitch, but
I think he's been pretty solid for the most part. He throws a lot of strikes. He pitches to contact, and
hey,
sometimes they just get through.
Yeah.
And look, if you're a starter and you can go 5+ innings, you do your job for the most part. And he has a chance to here, 1 strike away from completing the 5th inning. Here's the 0-2. And that's to center, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And Chun dove at it. He probably should have just took that off a hop. And they get an extra base and a runner in scoring position because of it. So the new center fielder, Chun, took a risk, and that's going to be an error on him. Probably not what you want to do with 2 outs. I do respect the effort, of course.
Yeah, I respect the effort.
Laid out, but
it didn't really look like he had a chance at it. It's all right, though.
those are the ones you just let fall in front of you and hold them
Yeah.
to a single. And a squibber. Had to play. A good old squibber.
Sure, good to see Donnie unfazed. First pitch strike. Just focus on this batter. Get out of this inning. He's sitting at 82 pitches.
It's probably going to be his last inning with 2 guys up in the Coso bullpen right now. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. So, chance to get out of this thing again. Another 0-2 count. Looking for that put-out pitch. I'd like to see him throw a high fastball here. He did. Just got too much of the plate. He fouled that off. That's the one. You just want to elevate a little more. Try to get the swing and miss.
Yeah, Henson's 1 for 2 today. He does have a strikeout. The DH batting in the 8 spot.
And there it was. And check swing. Umpire didn't give a sign for some reason.
I believe the home plate umpire
And
called
the
it a strike.
home plate umpire is going to
Yeah, I believe he
overturn the
overturned
call
it.
and got him looking. So weird moment. Not sure why the umpires didn't make a sign, but hey, we're out of the inning. Head to the bottom of the 5th.
Attention please. Now pitching for the Wolverines, number 15, Ryan Contreras. Leading off for the Coyotes, number 27, Lauren Biddy.
We have the first pitching change. Kaylee.
A pitching change for the Wolverines. Into pitches lefty Ryan Contreras, hometown San Bernardino. So
Vinny
pitching to
fouls that
Vinny.
one back.
Contreras comes into this one, 5 appearances on the year, only pitched 7 innings. He's got about a 5 ERA.
San Bernardino bullpen hasn't been great this year.
Contreras also does have 2 starts. He's got an 0-2 record in those starts.
And that was a really nice pitch from the lefty for strike 2. So 3-4-5 coming up for the Yotes. It's going to look a little bit different with some of the substitutions that we've seen. But bottom of the 5th, plenty of time. And with both bullpens, you got to expect more runs to be coming. We should have an exciting finish to this one. 1-2, fall back, and we'll do it again. And Simpson's line is final for the Wolverine starter. He went 4 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned, 2 walks, and 5 Ks. So he won't be in line for the win, only completing 4 innings. A pretty solid job, and he leaves the game with a lead at least. And Benny's going to pop that one up right to the second baseman for a routine first out of the inning. So, you know, nice job by the Yotes, at least knocking out the starter. Yes, they're down, but they knocked him out in 4 innings because they really just elevated that pitch count from the jump. So some good at-bats.
Here's Cheese. He's 1 for 2 today.
And that was pretty filthy in their first strike. Bent that one right back in. Left on left here. Ooh, he went back to the same pitch but lost that one. Almost hit him. There's the 1-1 to Cheese. Ooh, just a little bit late on that fastball. Nice job by Contreras after showing him 2 breaking balls and one kind of at the eyes. That fastball sped up the bat and he was late. He can almost throw anything here. 1-2. Geez, got to be careful. He goes to the fastball. He pokes that opposite field, but all over it is Risley in left. So they're hugging the line in left, and it worked out against the lefty too. So again, it seems like the analytics for the Wolverines paying off a little bit today defensively. And they, you know, have had a really clean day defensively with no errors compared to Coso's 3.
That's going to bring up Anthony Hector, redshirt sophomore from Miami, Florida, his first at-bat of the day.
So Hector came in for Bain today.
He's batting .222 on the season so far. I've seen him a little bit at third. He's in at shortstop currently.
And first pitch right to the first baseman for a line out, and the third out, a 1-2-3 inning. We're going to head to the 6th. Still 5-3, Wolverines lead.
After 5, scores 5-3 Wolverines. This inning is brought to you by TJ Frisbee Bicycles. TJ Frisbee Bicycles has been serving toddlers to champions since 1972.
Donahue back in the pitch this inning.
Wow, okay.
He's at 84. Tyler Crawford up to at bat. He's 1 for 1 today, also with a walk.
I mean, Donahue has been our workhorse. He'll go late in games, like we said in the pregame. He's gone over that century mark in pitches before. It's great to see him back out here, as he has settled down nicely. After getting out of that 4th inning jam, put up a 0 in the 5th. And first pitch swinging, might head into the triangle. A sliding catch in the first out of the inning by who else but Truey. What a play in left. Made it look easy, slid into it, made the grab. And look, if Donahue can get out of this and the Yodis can put up some runs, he can be in line for the win. But long way to go before we get there.
We're back to the top of the order for the Wolverines. Jeremiah Acosta. He's 0 for 2 today.
First pitch, swinging down the line. It's going to be a long run. They're going to give it a look. And out of play. Nice hustle by the Coso defenders. And 3 guys running the ball down. Love to see that. Sam Byrne has some guys thrown in the bullpen. And Cosos is actually quiet again. So either one of the guys is ready, or they're just going to hope Donahue keeps going here. So 0-1 count, 1 out. Still a 2-run lead. This game has kind of settled down and been a little low scoring, which is a surprise. And I think that missed him. Barely. Almost hit him, but it looked like it went off Gabe's glove. So don't want to do that right now. Don't want to hit some guys. Here's the pitch. Driven down the line and slicing foul. A 1-2 count, 1 out. Still top 6, 5-3. Sam Byrne. We've been here for a little bit now. Here's the pitch. Inside, brushed him off. Even the count at 2. Donahue's definitely got some good pitches and definitely has good command. Just really looking for that put-out pitch. He's had a lot of 2-strike at-bats. Check swing, almost got him there. Just fouled it off.
That was a weird one.
Wind is picking up. And got him looking. A great 2-2 breaking ball freezes the batter. And that's his 2nd K of the game and the 2nd out here in the 6th.
Here's Adrian Diaz. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI.
So Donahue settling in nicely. And the workhorse in this rotation doing his job.
Yeah, Acosta knew. He just got froze and just instantly started walking towards the dugout.
Mm-hmm. It's one of those inning-eating performances where at times it showed, he could have had a shorter appearance, but worked his way out of some innings. And here in the 6th, he's still going. So impressive stuff from Donahue. It's really what you want out of your starters. Just eat those innings. Go as long as you can go. And it clipped his elbow guard, I believe. Barely. Oh, so a little bit of a break there for the Wolverines and a 2-out base runner. Yeah, I didn't see it, and head coach and manager Justice Scott's going to ask the umpire what he saw. You won't see him argue too much. That was close, but he probably heard it. He's right next to it. We're not, so probably the correct call.
Here's Martinez. He's 2 for 2. Martinez, Donaldson, 3-4. Been the hot part of the lineup for the Yotes.
She's playing really shallow and right. Any kind of fly ball to the opposite field here will be a tough play. So I'm sure they're going to pitch him in. They do. And that's a strike. Yeah. With him playing so shallow, you really can't go outside corner. I'm sure they have a scouting report on Martinez is a pull hitter, but man, he is really shallow over there. Here's the 1-1. There's a squibber, another squibber. I think I've said that word more today than maybe in my life. 1-2 count, 2 outs, top 6. And yet again, Donahue is up on the hitter with 2 strikes. See if he can finish him this time. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. So Donahue settles down when his team needs him most. No hits, no runs, no errors. 1 hit by pitch. Right into the bottom of the 6th, 2-run lead.
Leading off for your Coyotes at the bottom of the 6th. Number 8, Juliet Miner.
6, 7, 8. Coming up for the Yotes.
Yeah, here's Miner. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. It was a quick inning for Contreras last time.
Yeah, a lot of zeros on that scoreboard the last couple innings. Pitcher's settling in nicely. And still 5-3, San Bernardino with the lead. But a lot can happen in this last third of a baseball game. That's inside, brushes off Miner for a ball, and he's up 2-0.
Yeah, I'd like to really see the Yotes try to work the count here. Contreras has been good, but his control this year, not putting up the best numbers to start. So work some counts, maybe get some early base runners.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like we haven't seen many of these counts. We haven't seen many 2-0s, 3-0s. So, again, credit to San Bern. They're playing a good game today. Defensively, they've been really sound. And pitching's been really solid other than that 3-run second inning where they gave up the triple and the 2-run home run. And that's a chopper. Minor's got some speed. You never know. He throws across the diamond in a good stretch by the first baseman and get him in time for the first out. And it's been a lot of that kind of contact or really good contact right at him. A little bit unlucky.
Chase Scott.
Contreras has 10 walks in just 7 innings pitched.
Wow.
Like to see them work the count, or at least try to. I mean, I know that pitch Minor liked. Here's Chase Scott.
So Chase been the guy today with the 2-run homer.
He's also hit by a pitch last time up.
Just behind that fastball for strike 1.
Contreras does look dominant. Only 15 pitches.
So look at this outfield alignment. It's like the 2010 Tampa Bay Rays out here. Really changing up the defense based on analytics. That's something that's developed in baseball over the years a lot. You'll see the managers move their guys around based on where the hitters tend to hit it. Analytics have taken over sports. It makes sense for Chase. Definitely a pull hitter. We'll have to see him just hit one in the right center gap here. It is open. There's the 1-2. Slow. Think a changeup, maybe, but just missed. 2-2 count. It's a good eye by Chase. It was a tough pitch to lay off.
Job by Chase.
The count is full.
This is where I'm interested to see, like, what does Contreras throw here when he's in the 3-2 spots?
I've seen him go to that slider a few times with 2 strikes. It's probably one of his better pitches. He goes to the fastball and he walks him.
Yep.
Another good AB from Chase. He's having a good game today. On base 3 times.
More of that from the Yodis. Even Minor, like, he started that up 2-0. See what Duco can do here. He's 0 for 2 today.
Usually you'll see relievers start losing their stuff in the multi-inning appearances. And this is the second inning, so.
Yeah, he's at 21 pitches now.
But they're going to need that because their bullpen, they used 4 guys just 2 days ago. So.
Yeah, with 5 appearances, 7 2/3 pitched, I would assume this is probably
Right. It's got to be his
one
last
of
inning.
one of his longer appearances.
Action in the Yodi bullpen. No action in the Wolverines bullpen. And that just missed. Good eye. And 2-0 count for Duco. Hitter count. Cody's, I don't remember the last time we've gotten a hit, though. I'll say that much. It's been a few innings.
Yeah.
Still at only 5 hits is really low for this lineup. And great eye. Don't know how he laid off that 2-0 fastball. It's just a bit upstairs. And 3-0 count. I would probably not give him the green light here, but you never know the way our lineup has gone cold. And he'll take that pitch all the way for a strike. Three-one count, 1 out. Here's the pitch.
Nice pitch.
Just inside for a strike. Great 3-1 pitch. Got to give it to him.
That's right. Once again, 3-2. This is a spot. Can Contreras not lose control here?
And a pickoff from the lefty.
Like you said earlier, Jimmy.
Feels like a big moment for the Coso lineup to recapture some momentum
think that pickoff was just to take a second. Big pitch.
Here comes the payoff pitch with 1 out. And he hit him. Or did that hit the bat?
I think it hit the
That
bat.
hit the bat. Oh, that's so unlucky. I don't think it hit the handle of the bat, which will rule as a foul.
It's all right.
Oh, man, you hate to see that.
Dico
That would
almost
have been
took
a
a
hit
full
by pitch.
Yeah, and Duke almost took a full step back.
Yeah, it's
The
brutal.
check swing there.
That is brutal.
3-2 though.
And he walked him. Great at bat. The Yotes starting to work these counts. It's starting to pay off.
The Wolverines looks like they have someone up in the bullpen
Yep,
now.
2 guys just jumped up in the Wolverine bullpen. And they're going to get it going. And our first mound visit of the day. We're going to take about 30 seconds. We'll be right back.
Now batting, number 5, Gary Couture.
And welcome back. So first and second, 1 out. Couture up.
2 walks this inning for Contreras. They're going to keep him in there. Couture's up. He's 0 for 1, but he does have a walk already this game. So see if he can continue the trend of working the counts here.
Yeah, he does a great job of that, and he will look to do that as the 9-hole hitter, the top of the order, looming. And that first pitch is in there for a strike.
Feels like a really big spot for the Yotes this inning, Jimmy.
It is. They haven't had many base runners, especially the last few innings. Swung through for strike 2. Looks like he foul tipped it, actually. Oh, 2 count, 1 out, 2 men on, down 2. Oh, that's a good arm ball. That gets through!
Chase is going to be
And
held
he's
up
going to hold him at third wisely.
Yeah.
And that'll load the bases here in the 6th. Off the
1
bat,
out.
I was worried about the double play ball, but it got through.
34, Hayden Trujillo.
And here he comes, Mr. Clutch himself. He's been in this spot many times this year, and he has come through time and time again. And let's see if he can do it here with bases loaded.
Going to make a pitching change before that. Contreras' day is done.
All right, so we're going to have a pitching change, and we're going to be back in about a minute and a half. Don't go anywhere.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Wolverines, number 31, Julian Diaz-Santos. Number 34, Hayden Trujillo.
Bases loaded, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Top of the order up. And we got a pitching change.
Yep. Julian Diaz-Resendez comes in for the Wolverines, a freshman from Pioneer Valley.
First pitch popped up out of play.
Julian has 5 appearances this season with 6.1 innings and a 4.26 ERA. So another guy that hasn't seen a ton of innings.
So Truy has been really, really clutch for this team, especially with runners in scoring position this season. See if he can come through again. He pokes it, and that's not going to be deep enough to score the run, I don't think. They're going to try it. No, they don't. So a fly out to right, and that's a huge second out for the Wolverines. Still with bases loaded.
Sure, Truy wishes he had that one back.
Yeah, he looked like he tried to go to that right center gap with it, but just missed at the end of his bat.
Here's Chun. He's 0 for 1, the strikeout. He also was walked earlier this game. He has a steal, slid back into first probably 8 times. Really active on the base path.
Now that's a stat for you that you don't hear often. 8 slides back into first on pickoffs.
Something like that, right? I mean,
it was up there. And that's way outside for a ball, so 2-0 count.
There you go.
Look, Chun has a little bit of a smaller strike zone, and we've seen the pitcher struggle with it a little bit.
Yeah, Chun stands at 5'5". I think he is the shortest guy on the Yotes roster. Encarnacion at 5'7".
Oh, big 2-0 swing there. Nice cut. Just off. You can't put him anywhere, so we'd love to see Chun continue to work this count. And the pitch. Wow. Beautiful breaking ball. Bent in for strike 2.
Good stuff from Diaz-Resendez so far.
A 2-2 count, 2 outs, bottom 6, bases loaded. Coso still down 2. Only 1 hit in the last 3 innings. A check swing, I don't think he went. And he didn't. The pitcher and catcher tried to steal that one.
Yeah, I don't think he
by
came
running
even,
off. I don't think he went.
I think he came even close.
I mean, credit to them. I don't really blame them for trying to steal it. That was a huge moment.
Yeah.
But that pitch wasn't even close.
Yeah.
Now it's a 3-2 count.
Big pitch here. Here we go.
Huge pitch coming up. Here's the payoff. And he walked him.
There we go. Great job by Chun. Second walk of the day. Gets an RBI on that one, right?
Yes, he does. And it's a 1-run game. Still bases loaded. And Benny up. The heart of the order. Yote's still looking for that big hit.
Benny's 0 for 3 today with a strikeout.
Here's the pitch. And that hit him! That's another run. And this game is tied.
Let's go.
So Diaz thought he had strike 3. He didn't, and walked the guy and hit the guy in the next 2 pitches.
And here's Cheese.
Oh, boy. So a chance to open this one up. Yote's still looking for their first lead of the day. This game is 5-5, bottom 6.
Cheese is 1 for 3 today. Made some good contact. All 3 at bats, though.
A ground ball to the first baseman.
Pitch.
It's going to be an easy play on the first pitch. But the Yotes do get 2 back, and this game's tied at 5, headed to the 7th. We'll be right back.
After 6, score is tied 5-5. This inning is brought to you by Gary Charlotte at State Farm. Contact Gary Charlotte at State Farm at 760-446-4279 for life, home, Attention please. Now pitching for your Coyotes, number 22, Andre Carrillo. Leading off, number 9, Cy Donaldson.
Welcome back. 5-5 here. Top 7. We have a pitching change.
And to pitch for the Otis, we have Andre Carrillo, a sophomore from Las Vegas, Nevada. He's made 4 appearances this year, totaling 6 innings pitched. See what he's got for us today.
Both teams into the bullpen for these last 3 innings. Should be interesting. Just missed for a ball. And here's the 1-0. Clip the outside corner for a strike. Nice pitch. Right on left here. So want to be careful with this guy. He does have a 2-run homer in the first. There's that weird one up the left field line that just got over. Looked foul from our vantage point, but it's ruled a home run. And that's a really high fly ball and caught and left by Truey. That's the first out of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Got the outside corner for a strike. So Donahue's line's complete. 6 innings, 9 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, 2 walks, 4 Ks. So pretty solid start from Donahue. Got into a little bit of trouble early, but the fact that he got through 6 innings, and the Yotes, if they scored one more in the bottom of the half there, they would have had him in line for the win. Unfortunately, that won't happen. So it'll be a no decision for Donahue, whatever happens the rest of the way today. And he just missed the quality start because he gave up 4 earned. If he had 3 or under, it would have been a quality start. But pretty solid job by one of the guys who's a workhorse in our rotation. He'll eat a lot of innings and did that again today.
Yeah, he really settled in, too, in the 5th and the 6th inning. And that was when he was up over 70 pitches at that point, so.
Yep.
It was good to see him get through those 2 innings for the Yotes, save some of our bullpen.
There's the 2-2. A ground ball up the middle and a diving play at short. Fires over to first, and he's going to be off the bag and safe. Almost. A spectacular play by Hector over at short.
Here's Christian Leos. He's 0 for 2 today. He's also been walked. Risley's now going to be at first.
Last time Coso tied it up, Sam Burton quickly fired back with the run in the next half inning. Still no double plays turned today on the infield. Had one on the outfield on that line out earlier, or the ball that dropped actually earlier. And here comes one possibly. Over to second, fires over to first, and not in time. A slate bobble.
Risley looked like he just gave up on that second.
I think he wasn't sure if it was a line out because it one hopped.
Okay, yeah.
It was really close. Minor kind of bobbled it, waiting for the fielder to take second. They almost turned it, but not in time.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting Minor to even throw it to second once he bobbled it, but
yeah, the runner got caught. Wasn't sure if it was caught in a line. Tough angle for the runner there. Not sure what the delay is. Pinch runner.
we got Raymond Ramirez coming in, sophomore from Moreno Valley.
I gotta expect him to probably make some noise.
Ramirez has 7 stolen bases on the year for the Wolverines. He leads the team.
This would be a good time for a steal, but we have seen Gabe throw somebody out today already. He's got a really good arm behind the dish. No steal. And just missed for a ball. 1-1 count, 2 outs, man on first. Top 7 in this tie game. It's been a highly competitive baseball game here in the 3C2A.
I mean, you got to expect that Ramirez is taken off at some point.
And that's driven down the line. That's going to tail foul.
Good hustle by Cheese. Lost his hat midway through in the outfield.
1-2 count. Sam Byrne has 10 hits to Coso 6. Here's the pitch. A ground ball. Minor scoops it, throws it to first, and gets the third out of the inning. So stretch out those legs. We're headed to the 7th inning stretch. 5-5. We'll be back.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Wolverines, number 11, Derek Gerber. Leading off for the Coyotes in the bottom of the 7th, number 12, Anthony Hector.
Welcome back, folks. Bottom of the 7th. 5-6-7 coming up for Coso. Strike. And we have a pitching change this inning.
Yeah, in the pitch for the Wolverines, we have Derek Gerber, a sophomore, Citrus Valley High School in Redlands.
I just missed for a ball.
Gerber has 6 appearances this year, 1 start, a 1-1 record, pitched 14 innings, just above 6 ERA.
Another check swing didn't go around, so 2-1 count. And a good game today so far. Still tied up here in the bottom of the 7th. Yode's offense a little quiet today with only 6 hits, but did manufacture some runs. He rips that one. That could get over his head. It does. And here we go.
Hector's going to.
He's getting at least 3. He opens up the stride. Here comes the throw, and he's going to be in there by a mile. A leadoff triple for the Coyotes here in the bottom of the 7th.
Massive. You were saying that earlier, you know, one of those balls gets over their head, it would easily be an extra base hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're playing really shallow out there, and there it goes. Great job.
Here's Minor. He's 1 for 3. He's got an RBI. Great job by Hector. His second at bat of the day.
So opportunity rising for the Yotes. Go ahead run, 90 feet away. That first pitch in there for a strike. That was just their 7th hit of the game. And the second hit in like 4 innings. So let's see if the offense can heat back up. Minor just looking to drive one into the outfield, really. I'll probably score the run, or any ground ball up the middle even would score the run.
I was going to say big gap in the middle infield.
And that missed, so 2-1 count. The Yotes have been doing a great job finding themselves ahead in these counts the last few innings. And that's why they've worked so many walks. That's why they got back in this game. And the hits will start coming, you would think, with this lineup. Both bullpens get some action. And that's way inside for ball 3, so hitters count. If Minor gets that fastball, got to expect him to drive it to the outfield and at least get the sac fly.
Yeah.
I'm him sitting dead red on a fastball. He can't get that breaking ball over. When he threw it, but he just followed it off on the check swing. Looked like a decent pitch to hit there.
Yeah. He thought it was coming in a little high, maybe.
He was tailing outside. Here comes the 3-2.
Big pitch.
Man on third, no outs. The Yotes looking to take their first lead of the game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him down swinging. It was a great pitch with 2 strikes. Probably would have been ball 4.
Minor's definitely going to be a little upset about that one, but it's all right.
Now here comes Chase Scott. He's got a home run already. He's been on base 3 times today. He's had some really great at-bats. Chase could be a hero.
He's got to drive one.
Really nice pitch there for a strike. Outside corner breaking ball. A lot of people bringing in food right now. It is killing me. I don't know about you, because I am hungry. That guy has Chipotle in front of us, McKaylee. Look out. Comes the 0-1. A big swing and a miss for strike 2. Like, you can't watch a really good broadcast of baseball and not talk about the food. Even the pros do it. Here's the 0-2. Good waist pitch outside and upstairs for a ball. So 1-2 count. So credit to Gerber. He gives up the leadoff triple, gets a strikeout, and now is up 1-2. So trying to work his way out of this jam.
Big spot for the Yotes. I'd just like to see Chase put one in the outfield.
Yep.
This is a huge batter.
Here's the pitch.
It stays
Great
alive.
job by Chase. Barely staying alive. And making contact. Way to protect the plate with 2 strikes, Chase. He's had some impressive at-bats today, Michaela.
Been really locked in at the plate. Maybe it's the no batting gloves.
Well, he never wears them. I love the way he approaches the game. He just loves to play. He's a gamer. Always a smile on his face. And that will do it. That will be at least a run. It's going to stay in the ballpark, and they're going to tag up, and a sac fly, and Chase Scott just continues his really good day at the plate, and another RBI, and the Yotes take the lead for the first time here in the bottom of the 7th. 6-5.
Great job by Chase. Exactly who the Yotes wanted up there.
Indeed.
Put one in the outfield.
20, Gabe Duco.
Shout out to him, too. Started down 0-2, worked his way back in, and gets the sac fly.
A little bit of small ball. Sac fly gives us the lead.
Here's Duco. He's 0 for 2 today.
Nice pitch in there for a strike. A lot of first pitch breaking balls. I've seen a lot of that this season, really. Ooh, fooled him there for a strike. That was filth.
Yeah, it looked like Gabe almost slowed down his swing midway through because he knew he got beat.
And he just got fooled. It's way out in front of it. Those are always tough. And as soon as pitchers started being able to do that is when my baseball career ended, Michaeli. 0-2 count. Man, big strikeout. But the Yotes do the damage. They get a run. And we're headed to the 8th with a 1-run lead. We'll be right back.
After 7, it is 6-5 with your Coyotes. This inning is brought to you by Casey's Restaurant. From sizzling steaks and juicy burgers to flavorful barbecue, our menu offers something for everyone. Leading off number 24, James Henson.
Top 8, 6-5, Coso lead. 8-9-1 coming up for Sam Byrne.
Here's the DH Henson.
And first pitch hit him.
Wow.
So ran that one 2 inside. And Henson didn't move and took it off his shoulder.
Well, that is not how we wanted to start the inning.
Definitely not how you want to start the inning there in the 8th.
Here's Tyler Crawford. He's 1 for 2 today with a walk as well.
And here comes a pinch runner.
Pinch runners coming in for Henson, the DH. Looks like it's going to be
number 14.
David Kubatsu, a sophomore from Beaumont.
So both bullpens are active. Coyotes have to find a way to get 6 outs. And would love to get 2 and 1 here with the double play op. They're going to try to lay down a bunt, and he missed it. I like this idea from the Wolverines. With the 9-hole hitter coming up in with some speed. Good time for a bunt. And he pops that one. Look out. Somebody was screaming, and it was definitely one of my players. Here comes an 0-2. And there's a bunt, and it's foul, which would be strike 3.
Be out.
What a mistake by the Wolverines. The 0-2 bunt attempt goes foul, and that's a strikeout. And the first out of the inning.
I
Wow.
can't believe he still went for that.
That was probably not the best decision.
Yeah. Seems like a massive mistake.
Not the first time we've seen a team try that.
That's the first time we've seen it for an out, though, right?
When I played, when you have 2 strikes, you just don't bunt.
There's Jeremiah Acosta. He's 0 for 3. He's got an RBI and a strikeout.
Big moment right there.
Back to the top of the order for the Wolverines now.
That's still 2 outs to get this inning. And 5 outs away from a win. Very interested to see who's going to come in the 9th for the Yotes. But CJ is hurt today. You don't want to fall behind here. The top of the order up. 2-0 count, 1 out, man up first, 1-run lead. Bottom 8. It's been a back-and-forth game. And he's going to flip that foul out of play. Nice pitch by Carrillo. Carrillo's coming and throwing a lot of strikes. No earned so far, no walks. So doing his job here in a high leverage spot for the reliever. Just missed there on the outside corner. So 3-1 count, hitters count. Carrillo's going to look for one of his best pitches. Double play still in play here. Here's the pitch. And ripped up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. He jumped on that 3-1 count, and that's, another example of why you don't want to fall behind these hitters. Had to throw the fastball, and he was waiting on it.
It's going to bring Adrian Diaz up. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI.
So first and second, 1 out. And the pressure's starting to mount here from Ridgecrest. It's been a really tight game all the way through. First pitch breaking ball just missed upstairs. So after that weird home run in the first, Wolverines jumped out to a 2-0 lead. They were up 3-0 entering the bottom of the second. Yotes tied it up to make it 3-3. Then 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth for San Bern made it 5-3. We stayed there for a while up until the bottom. That's going to be fouled off.
This would be a big out.
And out of play. And the Yotes got 2 more in the bottom of the 6th. And then 1 more to take the lead in the bottom of the 7th. And that's where we're currently at, 6-5 here in the 8th. So 1-1 count, 1 out. Middle infield looking to turn this double play depth. Carrillo's been great so far out of the pen. Let's see if he can get out of this jam. He's going to bunt. And that is foul as well.
Not a bad idea to advance the runners, I guess.
I mean, I don't love it.
If he gets on base, obviously.
I don't love it. Because, I mean, yeah, you advance the runners, but that probably would have been the
Two
second out.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think that's
very weird.
taking the bat out of your best hitter's hand. I mean, he's batting 3-something on the season. But, hey, we'll take it. And he does have some speed, so, you know, the infield single was in play as well, but I don't know about that decision. Because now your hitter's down 1-2. Here's the pitch. And a check swing chopper. I'm not sure why Gabe didn't consider going to third there. I think he had a play, and I think he knows he's shaking his head to himself. But it's okay because they got the second out.
I think he's like
Definitely had the force out at third.
maybe he hesitated for a minute, thinking that might have been a foul.
But it's okay. No big deal. Got the out, and one more out to get.
Here's Martinez. He's 2 for 3 with a strikeout.
It would have been big to get that guy out on third, though. So now we have two guys in scoring position. It basically like a bunt. So Sanborn gets what they want, I guess. And that first pitch is in there for a strike.
Big first pitch right there for Carrillo.
Yeah, massive moment here in the top of the eighth. Second to third, 2 outs. 1-run game. If Carrillo gets out of this, I want to see something off the mound. I want to see a fist pump or something. Here's the 0-1. That's driven.
Cheese is on
Cheese is all over it and makes the catch. It was a little awkward.
Carrillo's bumped.
But he makes the catch, and we're out of it. Heading to the bottom of the eighth. Coso up 6-5. Great job there from Shea Scott in the PA. Bottom 8, 1-run game.
Here's Couture. He's 1 for 2 with a strikeout.
9-1-2 for the Odis.
And Gerber stays in pitching for the Wolverines.
It's definitely been a fun one, McKaylee. I've seen a lot of these. And that just missed, so 2-0. Hitters count. Couture has certainly done his job today as the 9-hole hitter. So you can flip this lineup over and get on base. So this insurance run is going to be crucial, it feels like. And he's up 3-0. Your odds go dramatically up of winning games if you can get that extra run up 2 instead of 1 in the 9th. Here's the 3-0. And was taken all the way and just painted the corner for a strike. Nice 3-0 pitch there. Ooh, big cut. He got the pitch he wanted, 3-1, just missed it. Can't blame him. I have to reset here, choke up a little bit with 2 strikes. A big payoff pitch here in the 8th. And that's inside, and that's ball 4. So another walk for Couture.
Yeah, he's been great today. Right,
Truly. Yeah. And here
Third
comes.
time on base.
Yeah.
2 walks and a single.
Now batting, number 34, Caden Trujillo.
He's taken just so many pitches.
Yeah. And the Oddies have gotten what they wanted. You know, they've gotten this guy, Truey, up at bat with runners on.
So 1 for 4 from Cherie today with a K.
Looks like they're going to come talk to Gerber. Maybe make a change.
Here comes a mound visit. We're going to stay here and see if it's a pitching change. I think it might be.
Looks like it's going to be Wilfredo Rivera, maybe? Or maybe that was who was...
And it is.
Or is he coming in to play the field? I believe Rivera is
Might
coming
be a
in to play the field.
Might be a double switch.
Yeah. Rivera is a freshman from Puerto Rico. Stands at 5'5".
We're just going to stay right here with you folks. Doesn't look like it's a pitching change unless they're just giving them a little more time to warm up, which could be happening.
I think they might be taking a position player from the field to come pitch, and that's what's taking a second.
A lot to unpack here. It's been a really good game again. As we get into this conference, I mean, it's been really competitive. And, you know, these Yodis have just resilient. Yet again, we're down 3-0 early and just chipped away and fought their way back into this one, and they hold a 6-5 lead here in the 8th. So it looks like the DH is going to play the field, and we do have a new pitcher.
Yeah, so Tyler Crawford is the new pitcher. He was in center field, I believe, to start the game. The 6'2" freshman from Fontana. And then coming in at second was actually Devin Mahoney, 5'9" freshman from Moreno Valley, went to Valley View High School. So it looks like he's coming into second. I would assume maybe Diaz moved to the outfield from second, or I believe that's what happened, Jimmy.
A lot to unpack, folks. A lot of switches. Trying to figure it out on the fly
looks
for
like
you.
Acosta stayed at short, so I'm going to assume Diaz went to the outfield.
And I think you're correct, yes. So it's interesting, Michaeli, because Crawford didn't seem like he got a lot of pitches in the bullpen, and he was scrambling when they made the change. Couldn't find his glove.
Well, so I believe he was out in center, unless they made that change before the inning. I think he came right from center to the bullpen to grab his things. And
yeah, when they're hitting, I think he threw a few.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
We'll see what happens.
See what happens. It's common in JUCO baseball and in college baseball, really.
Crawford does have 4 appearances this year. He's got an 0-1 record. He does have a save. He's pitched 4 2/3 innings. He's got about 9.64 K per 9. ERA is a little up there, but only pitched a few innings.
So tough spot for Crawford coming in. Down 1 with the guy in first and the top of the order coming up. So
let's see what Truey can do here with Couture on first.
Again, that right fielder playing really shallow. Truey shoots bunt. He lays it down. That's right on the line. That's going to be foul.
Yep.
That ball just died on the dirt.
He explodes out of the box.
He is lightning fast. Yeah, he's a fun player to watch. Always gives 100% effort. Is one of those guys that stays positive in the clubhouse. And he's given this team a lot so far this season. Love to get an insurance run here for the Yotes. Sure, he swings through that pitch. 0-2. That was a nice pitch.
Like Raymond Ramirez, who came in to pinch run for Henson, the DH, an inning or two ago, is the player at shortstop now.
There's been a lot of subs in this game, folks. We're trying to keep up. Drury
Certainly.
drives it to center. That might
That's
get
gonna
down,
drop.
and it will. Another hit. And a play at second. He overran the bag and almost ran into an out. That was closer than it should have been. Heads-up play by San Bernardino to try to get him at second. But Trejo, another game with 2 hits. Man.
Okay, I got it now. So it's Acosta who went to center field. Diaz came out of the game. And then we have Ramirez in at shortstop. So Diaz was the one that was subbed out. His day will be done for the Wolverines.
Okay. Here's Chun.
Yeah,
Yet
here's
again in a
Chun.
big spot. He's been in this spot a lot today. He's come through a few times. Really big walk RBI.
He
Bases loaded last time.
He worked 2 walks today, too. He's a pinch hitter. Or not pinch hitter, but substitution.
Bottom 8. No outs. 2 men on. This is a good spot to bunt. They won't. And they're calling the rundown. A mistake on the base path.
going to make it back.
He's getting back at second, and he's out at
first.
first. So the double steal was on, and I think Couture didn't realize it, and he got caught between second and third.
They had it.
And that is a costly mistake for the Yotes, and not one you want to make in this situation.
I think
Man.
Trejo was definitely safe at second. If Couture kept going.
Oh, not a
maybe
good time
they
for
were
that.
thinking Chun was going to bunt.
It was definitely a miss sign by somebody. I think it was
Yeah.
Couture at second. So you can't blame the Yotes there, but, just a miscue at a really bad time. I think it would have worked.
I definitely think I could have seen Chun bunting there to advance both runners up.
Man.
and then-
So that could be huge. Just like that, Chun down 1-2. You really want to find a way to get this run in. That just changes this inning so much. Here's the 1-2. And he got him. He goes around on the check swing, and just like that, there's 2 outs in the inning.
Now number 27, Lauren Binney.
Can Binney come through? A base hit will score him. With 2 outs. This feels like a really, really big moment in this one. Oof. Just outside for a strike. Looks like that zone is widening a bit.
Benny's 0 for 3. He's got an RBI and a strikeout.
He had an RBI and that hit by pitch, bases loaded. Ooh. Looked like that was about to hit him again. He swung through it, followed it off, and he's down 0-2 with 2 outs. So credit to Crawford coming in this game and settling things down. But a really costly miscue on the base path from the Yotes here in the 8th. Here's the 0-2. Just missed. That was a great 0-2 pitch. Come on, Benny.
Seen him be clutch before this year.
Yeah. He has a game winner walk-off and swung through that one. So great job by Crawford getting out of it. Missed opportunity for the Yotes. And we're going to head to the 9th, folks. 1-run game. We'll be right back.
After 8 innings, your Coyotes 6-5. This inning is brought to you by Ultra One Federal Credit Union. At Ultra One, we believe in putting our members first. We're not just a financial institution. We are a community that cares about your financial well-being.
Welcome back, everyone. 3 outs away from a Coyotes victory, but it won't come easy in this one-run game. Carrillo back on the mound, in line for the save here. First pitch swinging, and that's going to get down for a base hit. So Donaldson having a day in the cleanup spot with another hit. He already has a 2-run home run today.
They're going to keep him in. Here's Kanan Risley. He's 2 for 4.
And a pinch runner for Donaldson. Can't tell who it is with the coach in the way.
26. Isaac Sanchez, freshman from Riverside.
So they're probably going to heat up the runner, you would think. And it's upstairs for a ball. Stressful moments here. Tying run at first. Go ahead run at the plate. And upstairs again, 2-0 count. Be a great time for a double play, McKaylee.
Sanchez doesn't have a steal on the season. Just wanted a little bit more speed out there.
And good 2-0 pitch. Gets the outside corner for a strike. Carrillo's been really good so far. 2 innings, no earned, 1 K, no walks. Let's see if we can get that 3-inning save, which you don't see a lot. Would have been a save anyway. There's a ground ball to short. He bobbles it. He goes over to first, and he's safe at first. They got the double play opportunity, but a bobble at short, and it's first and second, no outs. Oh, my goodness. The Coyotes shooting themselves in the foot here late in this one. That's going to be their 4th error of the game.
Yeah, it's just feel bad for Carrillo. It's exactly what you want there.
Exactly what you wanted. It's a hard hit ground ball to the shortstop. It should be the double play. That's a tough one, folks. It's a really close play at first. Almost made up for it. At least got the out at first, but he was flying up the base path. Not sure what's happening here. It looks like we're going to go to the bullpen and get a pitching change. And we're going to be back in about a minute, folks. Don't go anywhere.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for your Coyotes, number 7, Ian Rasmussen.
And we got a pitching change here in the 9th.
Yeah, Ian Rasmussen coming in, the redshirt sophomore from Westminster, Colorado. He's had four appearances this year. He's only pitched 3 innings. Comes in a huge spot for the Yotes here.
And they're going to show bunt really early. And upstairs for a ball. Yeah, first and second, no outs, 1-run game. What a tough spot for Rasmussen to come in. It's almost a no-brainer to lay down the bunt here if you can. Ooh. And fouled off. Nice pitch from Rasmussen.
Raymond Ramirez is at the plate. It's his first plate appearance.
Well, hopefully we can get to 2 strikes because San Bernardino showed they will bunt with 2 strikes, which I don't agree with at all. So maybe we can get there again. Here's the pitch. And he does get the second strike. So let's see if they do it again. 1-2 count.
There's no way that they allow them to do it again.
We can hope. We can hope. Talk about a high leverage spot for Rasmussen to come in this game, Michele. My goodness.
Just like to see him pimp a fastball right by him right here.
There's no way they're going back to the bunt. No way. Here's the 1-2. And that was in the dirt. Good stop. I don't like Rasmussen jogging back to the mound between pitches. I think he needs to slow down a little bit. Slow down, make your best pitch. 2-2 count. 2 men on, no outs here in the 9th. The pitch popped up. And that's probably not going to be enough to advance the runners, and it won't be. And a huge first out in the 9th. Yotes 2 outs away.
Good job by Cheese, even better job by Ian.
Great job from Rasmussen off out of the bullpen here. And we're 1 ground ball away from maybe ending it.
Here's Ryder DeJournay. He's 2 for 4 today.
Oof. Yeah, he's been good today. One double play away. What do you say? Here's the pitch. In there for a strike.
Great job by Ian.
Momentum starting to build here. The crowd's at the edge of their seats. 1 out in the 9th. 2 men on, 1-run lead for Coso. Out of the stretch, the delivery. And in the dirt for a ball, 1-1.
Duco has been on lockdown.
He is just a great defensive catcher. And they're going to need him.
Yeah, especially right now.
Nothing can go to that backstop. They'll advance both runners. Double play is in order. 1-1 count, 1 out. And swung through it. Great pitch from Rasmussen.
Oh, yeah, Ian. He's got momentum.
A 1-2 count.
You want to see a waste pitch here, Jimmy?
If he throws the breaking ball, Duco's probably going to have to make a stop because he's throwing him in the dirt a little bit. And he does.
Good job, Duco.
It could be a good time for a high fastball, but 2-2 count. Speed him up. Speed it up, blow it by him. Here's the pitch. And he pokes it through the infield, and this game's going to be tied.
Good job backing him up.
And it's 6-6 here in the 9th. It's just a great job of hitting. He just threw his bat at it, and it got through the hole. We've seen that so many times today from these hitters.
I mean, we knew the Yotes were going to need to get an emergency, or an insurance run, sorry. And just like that, we're tied. Just
some miscues down the stretch here has costed the Yotes. And it's 6-6 now. They tried to lay down a bunt. And they're not going to say he went.
Definitely went.
Now, that's a weird one because technically you could still be showing the bunt and not fully go, but it looks like he went. 1-0 count. There's a bunt. And he misplays it. And the bases are loaded. And I guess that's why he bunt with 1 out. Now, this game is far from over, but this is going to be a tough one for the Yotes. They were in the driver's seat. Sam Byrne. Go ahead run, 90 feet away. Bases loaded, 1 out. Force at every base. You could go home here or try to turn it the traditional way. Another great play by Gabe, keeping this game tied. All the momentum with the Wolverines, and you can hear them. Here's the pitch. Ooh, fouled off Gabe's mask. I know that hurts a little bit. 1-1 count, 1 out. Coso desperately needs a ground ball double play. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. He's going to tag first. Second, go over to first, and a double play!
Let's go hit. Let's go walk this off now. Come on, Yotes.
What a pitch from Rasmussen, and they get the double play they needed, and a chance to walk it off in the bottom of the ninth. 6-6. We'll be right back.
Leading off for your Coyotes in the bottom of the ninth, number 44, David Encarnacion.
Welcome back, everyone, to the bottom of the ninth. 6-6. The Yotes could walk it off. My first pitch in there for a strike.
And Crawford still on the mound for the Wolverines. Cheese up to bat here for the Yotes.
So 4, 5, 6 for the Yotes. Just what they want.
Cheese is 1 for 4 today.
And a chopper.
Gonna be a tough
It's going to
play.
be a close play at first. They throw it over. He's in there safely.
Ooh, good job by the catcher. And good heads up by Cheese to look back because he almost took off for second there.
Great job by Martinez to back up that play. Threw it over the first or the pitcher's head, who was covering the bag. And if he wasn't backing that up, Cheese is in scoring position.
Cheese is not afraid to slide into first. I feel like we've seen him do that a few times. He slides in head first.
It's a big moment. Leadoff guy on. The winning run at first.
Here's Hector. He's 1 for 2 today. He had a triple last time up.
Ooh, close pickoff attempt at first base. You don't want to run into another out on the base path. A wild end to this one. Wolverines get one to tie it in the top of the ninth, but ground into an inning-ending double play with bases loaded to keep it tied. Cheese dancing around. He's going, and they pop up the bunt. He's going to get back, and it drops.
Thank God. Thank God that dropped. We'll take that.
Oh, gosh. I wonder if that's another sign mistake by a player. I don't know. Cheese had second easily. It's such a good jump. I just don't love stealing when you bunt. Like, the bunt will do the job and move the runner over. I don't think you have to steal.
Pitcher timeout, looks like. Needed a second.
0-1 count. Third baseman coming in. Another pickoff.
I have not seen this many pickoffs in a game in a long time. Sam Byrne has thrown a ton of them.
I mean, credit to Sam Byrne. Their defense has been really good today.
Definitely.
And that's upstairs for a ball, 1-1. So every pitch is important here. Oh, I think the pitcher might be injured.
Yeah, I think
he's
his
limping
hand.
around.
Maybe it's not his hand?
Oh, boy. Maybe he twisted his ankle coming off the mound. And as you get late in these games, the mound starts to get beat up a little bit. And hopefully he didn't twist his ankle or something. Let's see if we can see it on the replay.
Trying to walk it off, it looks like.
And somebody is sprinting in the bullpen for Sam Byrne, so this might not be good for the Wolverines.
Oh, he's limping pretty bad. It looks like his knee.
You don't want to see this, especially in these kind of moments. You never want to see an injury. And hope he's okay.
Ooh. Doesn't look like he twisted it, but he definitely came up gingerly after that pitch. I think it's his left knee.
Oh, yeah. Oh, goodness. That doesn't look good. And we're going to hope he's all right. Hope that's not something serious like an Achilles or a knee.
He was walking it off pretty good, so hopefully it's nothing major.
And we're going to have another pitching change.
It's like number 21, Christopher Milano, sophomore from Riverside. Come into pitch here to replace Crawford.
And we're going to let him warm up and take about a minute. We'll be right back, folks. Welcome back, everyone. So a new pitcher.
Christopher Milano's going to come in, sophomore. He has pitched 9 appearances this year, only 10 innings. He's got a 7.5 ERA. So we'll see what happens here. Still going to bunt. Down the first base
Down
line.
the first base line. It's a beauty. And out at first.
That's all right. It does
Great
its job.
bunt. He almost beat it out. Look, he stumbled over himself a little bit.
All right. Hector did his job. Good job. Good cheese on second.
Number 8, Julian Meyer.
It's a great bunt up the line.
Here comes Minor. He's 1 for 4 with an RBI and a strikeout. Single possibly does it. I don't know. Depends where it is.
The pitch hits the outside corner for a strike. One out, man on second. The game-winning run on second. In this 6-6 game in the bottom of the 9th. Here's the pitch. Inside-out swing and fouled off. He's down 0-2.
Probably not what he wants. But he can battle back here. I've seen him do it a lot.
Chase Scott on deck. He's had a great game. Oh, just missed in the outside corner. Don't know how he laid off that one.
Yeah,
2 strikes.
I was going to say good eye, but it's really close.
Come on, Minor. 1 hit away from taking this game and taking this series. They took the first. And that's downstairs for a ball.
There he is, battling back. Seems to do that every time he starts down 0-2.
Well, the pitcher is wise. I mean, threw 2 waste pitches. Now this is really going to be the pitch. Out of the stretch. And that's a base hit!
Is he going to...
And they're going to hold him at third!
Gosh.
Oh, no, I'm not sure why they held him.
He bobbled it in right field.
That would have won the game.
Now we have the double play opportunity here. Okay.
You don't want to run into an out at home, but, man, he was probably going to score.
Now batting, number 2, Chase Scott.
It's all right. Chase has got to do one thing. He already did it once today. Put it in the outfield. It's been our best hitter today. It's 1 for 1, 3 RBIs, 2 walks.
A lot of miscues down the stretch here from the Yotes, not making it easy on themselves, but still in the driver's seat to win this game. Now, a bold comment here. Do you steal second?
I mean, the way that Chase
try to create some havoc on the base path with Cheese's speed at third. On a good eye for Chase.
Are they just giving the steal technically here with the infield so far in?
They probably would let him just take it, but that would get rid of the double play.
Yeah, so wouldn't we want to do that? You know?
That's probably what I would do, yeah.
Yeah.
You see that a lot in this spot.
What's the thinking behind giving?
Well, you just don't want to throw it into center, you know, and the game ends if they try to pick him, get him at second. I mean, I'm sure the defense has some kind of play on right now. Sometimes one of the middle infielders will come up, cut it off, and go to home.
Ooh.
And that's popped up. That's going to be way too shallow to score the run. Let's hope it drops, and it's not going to. And that's the second out of the 9th. My goodness.
Now number 28, Gabe Duco.
There's a lot to unpack here, McKaylee. Some missed opportunities down the stretch.
Here's Duco.
Still a
for
chance to
3
win.
with the strikeout. You know, one single ends it. Got to get on base.
And that's
going to be a tough
ripped
play.
to right, but it's right to him.
Oof.
Third out of the inning. And we're going to extras. Free baseball coming up. We'll be back.
After nine, score is 6-6. This inning is brought to you by Extreme, powered by Mediacom, delivering unbeatable internet performance. Leading off, number 5, Bernardino.
All right. Welcome to free baseball. Top of the 10th. It's been a wild one, a wild finish. A couple of miscues down the stretch here has us here. This all-important game out of the Inland Empire. First pitch swinging, that's down the line. That's going to be trouble if fair.
Off the wall. Going to be a double.
And it's a double.
You can feel it coming.
Yeah, you can't give teams extra opportunities, unfortunately. That's their 14th hit of the game.
There's Diaz. He's 1 for 4 with an RBI.
You got to feel for this ball club because we did fight back, did a lot of good things today. But still in it, still a chance, and this team is really resilient. And that's a credit to the coaching staff. And that is just a perfect bunt. Absolutely perfect bunt. And it's first and third, no outs. Momentum is real in every sport. And unfortunately, the Wolverines have all of it right now. Now, interesting strategy. You probably bring the corners in, possible play at home, but you also have the middle infield trying the double play. That's in there for a strike. Here comes the 1-1. That's a base hit. And the go-ahead run scores for the Wolverines. 7-6 here in the top of the 10th. And still with first and second, no outs. Really tough one today, folks. But this team has showed time and time again that they can come back, especially with their offense. You really want to keep it to 1 here. And they're going to show bunt really early. And fouled back. I mean, they got Chase coming all the way up. Why not pull back the bunt and swing? It's interesting they show it that early.
Yeah.
It's a true sacrifice bunt, I guess. But, I mean, the fake
I mean,
bunt's on.
Chase is going to throw to third here, no?
Yep, see? They pulled it back, and they were going to fake bunt. A lot of strategy goes into this game, late in games. You're seeing it on full display here today. Yep, there's the fake bunt. And he pops it up.
Cheese.
Way too far run for Chase and a diving attempt from Cheese. It's 1-2 count. So really want to try to get at least the lead runner here. Ground ball to the left side of the infield. I mean, you could go for the double play too, of course, but the second run is going to be huge. So 1-2 count. You've seen them try to bunt with 2 strikes before, and it costed them. And if they do it again, I would be really surprised. And it looks like they're going to. Nope, he pulls back, and he swings, and he misses.
I mean, that's got to mess up your rhythm.
It's not easy to do, for sure.
He just did not look on time at all there because he had to pull back to then started swinging again, you know?
Yeah, some questionable decision-making here down the stretch. 1 out, first and second. That was a big out. 1 runner has scored here in the top of the 10th.
Here's Kanan Risley. He's 2 for 5 today.
Heart of the order for Sam Burns, the 5-hitter.
Pick
Pick off at second, almost got him. They had him for a second.
Don't think he had him there.
Really need a double play, really need the second out. That's in there for a strike. Nice pitch in the outside corner. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. So 2 strikes. Up 0-2. You can throw him almost anything here. If you throw the waste pitch in the dirt, which I assume he's going to, you're going to need Duco to make a good stop. They might go to a high fastball, which I would prefer. They do. And he drills it to center. Got way too much of the plate. And that's going to clear the bases. 2 more runners will score. And it's going to be a stand-up triple here in the 10th. And Sam Byrne has the squirt guns going. And it's 9-6. But still 1 out. He had him 0-2. He just threw the fastball right up the middle.
Okay. It's going to bring up Raymond Ramirez again.
I'm a little surprised to see Ian still in.
I'm going to assume the Odis are just going to let him finish this inning unless it just keeps getting out of hand. Save some more pitches for Saturday's game.
Ooh. Ugly swing there.
Yeah,
For strike 2.
not sure what he was swinging at there.
There's a chopper. He's going to hold the runner at third. Fire over to first for the out. Nice play to get the second out of the inning and hold that runner. But the damage has been done, unfortunately. These are the tough ones, and I feel for the players. They were in the driver's seat finishing this game. But still 3 outs to get on the other side. And if Sam Byrne can put up 3, we can put up 3. You never know with this game. A big swing and a miss there. Definitely don't want to give up a 4th. And they are 90 feet away. Here's the 1-1. Yeah, it skips away from Duco. He's going to stay there. Nice job by Duco. Keep it in front of him a little bit. At least it didn't go all the way to the backstop. That would have scored that run. That 4th run in the 9th is kind of the number. 4 is a lot harder to get than 3. It's the 2-1. Where did that miss? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was. We could have at least been a little generous there too.
Now it's a hitter's count 3-1, so Ian's got to be careful. You don't want to give him a give me fastball.
Look, the umps have been pretty
The
good.
first open,
today, though.
and he left it upstairs.
That's unlucky.
Now guys on the corners.
Yeah, Ian's not happy about that one. He's talking to the second umpire as well as saying something to the other umpire. Looks like Duco's giving him some signs.
So 2 men on, 2 outs. 3 have scored here, top 10. Here's the pitch, and he hit him. And they'll load the bases. So the wheel's just coming off here. And here comes the pitching change. So we're going to be back in about a minute and a half with this pitching change. 9-6, bases loaded. 2 outs here in the 10th.
Attention please. Now pitching for your Coyotes, number 33, Sebastian Coso.
Welcome back, folks. Base is juiced. Top 10. 3 have already scored. It's 9-6. Wolverines with the lead.
Here's Milano. He's a pitcher. He pitched last inning for the Wolverines. He'll be hitting here.
We have a pitching change for Coso.
Sebastian Cocone comes in, the redshirt freshman. He's pitched twice this year, 3 appearances.
That was ripped back behind us and hit something. Hopefully not my car. And it's an 0-1 count. And he's going to lay down a bunt attempt. And it's a beauty. And he beats it out.
He's coming home. He's coming home.
And
Got
they
him at third.
got him at third, and that run might score. No, he doesn't.
Doesn't
so
score.
that's big.
Huge.
So they got the out before the second runner scores at home. They will score one more. No?
Stays 9-6.
Stays 9-6? Wow, I'm surprised that guy didn't score.
I don't know. Maybe the first runner might have scored.
One run scored,
One run
yeah?
scored, okay, yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Crazy play. Almost was 2 runs. It wasn't because they get the out at third, but what a bunt. And what an inning for the Wolverines. We're going to head to the bottom of the inning, 3 outs away. Welcome back, everyone.
Number 5, Terry Couture.
Here's Couture. He's 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a walk.
9-1-2 coming up. Down 4 here in the bottom of the 10th in this wild finish.
There's 2 walks today for Couture. Sorry about that.
Sam Byrne put up 5 runs in the 9th and the 10th combined. And they are potentially going to steal this one from the Yotes.
Yeah, the energy in the Yotes dugout seems like it's been completely deflated, but a couple base runners going. You never know.
You never know. This lineup gets hot in a hurry. Couture's down 0-2. And a good point from Shea up here in the box. The shadows are creeping in, and that makes it a lot harder on the hitters. Here's the 0-2. Upstairs for a ball. Shay, we should just get you a mic. You could join the broadcast. Here's a 1-2. And painted it outside corner. He sat him down looking.
Don't want to go down looking right here.
Yeah, exactly my thought.
You got to swing. Two strikes in that bat where he was just looking at him.
I mean, credit to Sam Byrne. You know, they stuck around after giving up the lead a couple times. Coso did make some errors down the stretch, but, you know, to put up 4 in the top of the 10th, they earned it. Just felt like a game Coso probably should have had.
No errors from this Wolverine defense as well.
Right, and that's a big difference. I mean, the 5 errors again from Coso. They probably had a double play in the 9th. That would have been massive.
It's just been a couple errors every game, something that we Coso defense got to figure out a little bit. It was tough with the win today, but
Well, you know, they are just kids. Mistakes happen. And all in all, this has been a really competitive team this year. They're right in the thick of things in the Inland Empire Conference. And they did win the first game of the series. So even if they come up short today, it will be a 1-1 in this series. And they'll have a chance to take it on Saturday. Drury's been great again today. Another multi-hit game. Looking for his third. Keep this game going. A great eye. We got a full count. You never know. Just got to pass the bat and get on base. Especially at the top of the order.
we put up 8 runs the other day in 1 inning.
Right.
It's possible.
If anyone's going to get the rally started, it's this guy.
That's over
And
there.
there we go. So his third hit of the game, right on cue. Mr. Clutch.
Just hasn't slowed down. Hasn't shown any signs of slowing down.
Yeah, no. All he does is hit.
It's crazy. Here's Chun. He's 0 for 2 with an RBI, 2 strikeouts. But he has 2 walks. He walked in a run and got on base early with a walk as well. So, see what you can do here. 1 out.
A lot of work to do, but the game is never over. And that pitched in there for a strike. The pitch outside for a ball, 1-1.
Lano likes that pitch. He's thrown that a few times now.
The other thing, Milano's just going to focus on the hitter. Not even worried about the base runner right now.
Yeah.
He's going to peek on him, but here's a 1-1. Oof, that's a beautiful pitch. In there for a strike. Completely froze the hitter. Benny on deck, 2 strikes. And a big swing and a miss. Another really nice pitch by Milano. And Sam Byrne 1 out away from tying up this series at 1.
Now batting, number 27, Lord Biddy.
Benny, our last chance here. With 2 outs. Good eye from Benny. Get ahead 2-0 hitters count here. Just got to keep grinding out these at-bats and try to get on base. Down to their last out, down 4. That's going to be a fly ball, and that will be it, folks. So this one's final. In extras, Sam Byrne gets the 10-6 victory. Sam Byrne's record improves to 7-13. Coso falls to 9-11. The series is tied at 1. The rubber match will be coming up on Saturday in San Bernardino. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. This is Jimmy Belushio with Michele Picozzi as always. Thanks so much. Have a good night.